Greetings, YouTube model train people. In today's video, I am going to be upgrading these three lower quality freight cars. I picked these all up at a train show last year. I think I made a video on that show. I'll link it up above. So all three of these cars need help. Probably going from least needed to most needed. These two I think I paid $2 each for. That one I got for free. The guy just kind of threw it in. So some of the tools I'll be using will be standard screwdrivers, drill and tap set from Katie, the number 246. I'll also be adding some intermountain metal wheels, couplers. I'll probably be doing a little bit of weathering on them as well. So let's get started. I think I'll begin with the least bad, this one, shell tank car. So issues with this are it's a little light, and the wheels and the couplers. Oh, never mind. Okay, so I'll be adding some weight inside here. Let's focus first on, let's start with the wheels and the couplers. So these are plastic wheels. They don't even particularly roll real well. Plastic wheels will cause a lot of dirt to build up on your rails, so that's one of the first things I will get rid of. So just ditch these. And for the couplers, it looks like there's just some screw in boxes here. Okay, so there I've got the couplers sorted. And now the wheels. So these intermountain wheels, if you notice, they're shiny on the ends. That's not very realistic. So I have this Floquil rust-colored paint pen, and I like to just kind of there. Better A, better B. Now, those aren't spinning very well. So sometimes on these trucks you need to use this guy from Micromark. It's a truck tuner. I'll show you how it works. So basically it's really sharp on the ends and it'll clean out that bearing pocket. You just take it and like go back and forth a little bit. Usually doesn't take too much. Oh yeah, those spin great. Okay, so we got couplers and wheels upgraded. Now let me find something to use for weight in there. Okay, so I was able to find a piece of metal to add on to that. Makes it significantly heavier. I'm going to attach that with a piece of double-sided foam tape. As such, and hopefully this will go back together. It has snaps here at the ends, it looks like. There, back together, definitely heavier. Now, So I think the last thing I'm going to address on this is all this black. Nothing in a actual railroad would legit stay black like that. So I am going to do a little dry brushing here. Just a standard paintbrush and some just brown acrylic paint. I'm just going to get a little paint on the brush, blot most of it off, and then just kind of go lightly over everything. Okay, I'll try to show you that. Hopefully you can, I don't know if you can see that, but somewhat better. All right, gonna call that one done and move on to the next. All right, so next up is this Boxcar. This has several issues. It's too light. Couplers, wheels. It also has some pretty serious damage here on the side. I don't think I noticed that when I bought it. I'm gonna try to see what I can do about. I don't know if I can deal with that or not. Well, we'll see. Let's take the top. Okay, so we have issues, couplers, and these trucks don't rotate very easily either. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm gonna lose the truck mounted couplers for, I'm gonna mount couplers to the floor here. Okay, so I think for the couplers on this, I will use these coupler boxes. These come off of, if you get Katy couplers, they come with them. So basically, I just want to mount that. See, the problem is this, I have to have enough clearance that that can snap on, like that. It's gonna have to mount on there something like this. Okay, so I think I came up with a solution. In order to space this down enough for it to fit, I had to use some of these, one of these shims, this part right here. Put that down first, then the whole box will mount on top of that. I think that'll work. So I'm going to hold this in place as such, and then use that as a template to drill the hole. So of course my hole here managed to just barely clip the end of that weight. And I do not want to drill through that weight, so I have to figure out something here. Okay, so I didn't want to have to try and drill through the steel with the pin vise. And so I just off camera just filed that out on both sides to clear. So next I'm going to take the tap and tap the hole here. All right, then I'll assemble this entire. Okay, so I've got the entire coupler box here assembled, and then I'm just going to screw it onto here, hopefully. Okay, that's my final result. Okay, so to use these trucks, I'm going to have to just cut off this old coupler thing here, because otherwise that would totally just run right into that. So, simple. Just like that. Okay, I think that's going to work. Looks like the coupler's about the right height even. Yeah, just need to repeat that for the other side, and I think we'll be good. to go. Okay, so in order for the trucks to rotate back and forth a little more, I am trimming these extra side things off like that, off the box. Okay, so I've got couplers going on both ends. I need to put one more truck on. And these trucks were really bad, so I'm using this guy to clean up these trucks quite a bit. Yeah, they're definitely pretty bad. Okay, so this truck doesn't like to rotate very well. I'm going to use a round file here to kind of clean it up a little bit. Okay, so once again, this one is a little light. I'm going to try and find some weight to add. Definite improvement. All right, I do not know what to do about this damage here. I think that's just going to have to be the way it is. Yeah, I think that's just the way it's going to be. I will take some brown paint and do a little dry brushing here at least. All right, not perfect, but the best I can do with what I've got to work with. Now on to this. So, this one has got multiple issues. The roof is broken, it's super bowed in, it's incredibly light, and wheels and couplers. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, a little super glue to try and put this back on. As such. Now, so this coupler box just seems to snap on there. Maybe. I guess that'll work. This side here, I don't know. I have to figure something out here. I think I can use this here. I'm just gonna trim this like trim that off. And that. See if I can find a screw that might hold that on. I think I'm gonna have to drill and tap this guy. Okay, gonna call that good enough. Now, is this gonna clear underneath there? No. I'm gonna have to flip that around. Okay. Okay, looks like we've got couplers and wheels. Now this is massively underweight, so I'm going to go grab some more weight to add in here. Okay, let's throw some weight in here. Better. Yeah, this doesn't want to stay on. I'm going to have to glue that. I don't love the idea of gluing this on, but it doesn't seem to want to stay on by itself. See, it's bowed in really. Okay, I guess that's back together. Okay, that's 300% better than it was.